what we are is what we've been. What we'll be is what you do now. Thank you, TM Sindhu. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmasters, and a child somewhere. Good evening. Since I was a child, I was proud of one thing, and I was proud how my parents named me. The reason why is because I had never met anyone with the same name as of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, my name is Wafa Jaffrey. Second thing, this name has a beautiful meaning. I heard it in the Hindi songs and the Urdu songs, and I knew it had the magic. It's an Arabic Persian name, which actually means loyalty and faithfulness. The two high-grade values as I consider them. Now, I feel, as a child, we all have dreams. And one of my dreams was to be a grown-up. We all wanted to be a grown-up because we're looking towards the independence from boundaries. And I wanted to be a grown-up soon. I'm a perfect example of an expat family, so I'm a Pakistani and my parents are Pakistanis, but I went to an Indian school. And I'm speaking with a British accent, and I sometimes look like an Arab. And then I'm here in Toastmasters with the international community. My ambition was to be a doctor. I could see myself in a white coat, and I knew that I will be a doctor one day. But life had better plans. I wasn't growing then. When I finished my school, I enrolled myself to a medical college. I registered to the another for the entrance test in Pakistan. But for some unavoidable reasons, I could not give my entrance test, and I could not get to the college I enrolled myself. Life again had better plans. I don't know what was happening. Now it's really painful when you know that you are not doing what you wanted to do so ambitiously. I thought that there's something there, but growth is not happening there again. Anyways, finished my school, moved into my professional life. But doing that, I started working voluntarily at a school. Teaching was my worst nightmare. But the day I walked into the classroom, I have loved that job. I walked into a classroom where it was more colorful. The teacher was somewhere around the children. There were toys. I was a grown-up because I could think smartly, I could make decisions. I was the person who was giving orders. I thought this is what grown-up is all about. But growing wasn't happening there. I figured out, I think I was missing the elements of growth that states that would lead me on a path that would bring me to the world of growth. So I married my husband, who was my classmate. In a culture, I thought that would make me grow. Happily married. Now we have 4 handsome sons. We're growing into gentlemen. And I somehow started growing dependent on him, on the littlest things of life. I thought that was the accolade of my life. That I was giving, it was a gesture of love to my husband. But honestly speaking, when I had my children, life gave me a new meaning. It taught me that growth is actually about excelling with what you have and trying to learn what you haven't learned. So I was a teacher. I became an educationist. I was a lady. I became a mother. I was dependent. I became a supporter. I am an introvert, but I learned the skills of extrovert. I had the knowledge. I became a coach. I have the power of speech. I joined Toastmasters. Growth is all we want. Being a grown-up is what you want. Are we grown from the inside? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.